Okay, have you guys ever just worn a jacket but with no shirt underneath? Because this is the first time I'm doing it and it feels weird. like I know there's a piece of clothing missing on my body. I don't think a lot of people do this. Dude, I don't know. I don't know. This is the first time I'm doing it and it's just really weird. What I miss? Hey, what's going on, guys? Jer-bear here, and we are back with Thomas Sanders Sides. Can lying be good? That's a gray area right there. It depends on the situation you're in, where it could be a yes, it could be a no, yeah. But yeah, we're gonna find out what he thinks about that. So, I'm excited. So let's get our headphones on and let's get watching. In 3, 2, 1, let's react.
For my next trick, I will transform myself into a very old man. The catch is that the trick takes about 60 years.
I don't know why I didn't see that coming. He does this all the time. I don't know why I didn't see it coming.
What is up, everybody? Hope the year has been going well for you so far. Mine has been nice, so far. Up until I messed everything up! Why? What happened? Papa's in the house! Wow, hey there, Patton.
Did you really just say
didn't see
Thomas in the house?
What, you ask, what happened? Well, for lack of better words,
he was a bad friend.
Would you stop saying that?
What? It's true.
The situation was incredibly complicated. There were many factors at stake. You always do this! Guys, settle down, please. Guess who has 10 fingers and is very confused? This guy! I'm silly like that.
I'm sure that Joan was also confused when they saw that Thomas's reserved seat was empty.
Just let it go, Charlie Frown! I'm sorry I called you Charlie Frown. It's just this senseless bickering never gets us anywhere. On the contrary, bickering amongst ourselves is historically how we've resolved all of Thomas's issues, provided you have me there to help sift through the nonsense. Oh, good, Logan, everyone's favorite character! Well, that's very kind of you, Patton. Aww. And to ease your apparent confusion, I will review last night's proceedings, which occurred thusly. Thomas was having another mundane evening in where he whiles away useful waking hours by consuming content he's already watched 15.5 times before. But, like, have you watched The Office bloopers? As a matter of fact, I've watched it 15.5 times because I am a part of you.
But Thomas had forgotten that just a little while ago he had told his best friend Joan that he would attend a staged reading of a play that Joan had worked so hard on. You forgot? I mean, basically,
in his downtime before the reading was to take place, Thomas was invited to hang out with this one particularly dashing fellow, which is a unique happenstance, let me tell you. And Thomas, sweet Thomas, innocently acquiesced.
Yeah.
Well, you should have no trouble at all explaining that to them.
But midway through hanging out with this dude, Thomas remembered where he was supposed to be, supporting his best friend Joan. We could have shown up during the intermission.
As you can see, my anxiety started kicking in. But my hopes and dreams had something else to say. This fella was so flippin' cute. I mean, who knows? He could have been the prince of your dreams, other than this prince of your dreams. It was worth it to stick around. And besides, you had missed the first act by that point. It was already too late. And so they continued to fight the whole rest of the night, and I never left to go and support Joan. Looking at it objectively, so you guys can sit this one out, would Joan have wanted you in attendance for only half of the reading? I don't know. It's just being there for the sake of supporting them. And then this morning, they sent one text. Where were you last night? F-word face. Look.
He actually wrote down F-word.
It's honestly so bad. Well, the only alternative to the truth is a fabrication in order to ease their concerns. Oh, that's what you're implying that we should do, isn't it? Maybe.
Lying is only going to bring about more trouble, Thomas. You know this.
Then how would you describe all of the acting and performances he's ever done in his life? I mean, that was all acting, in a way, and that wasn't so bad. Cheers.
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't say anything too ridiculous, but, I mean, it's Joan. I just don't know how I could bring myself to lie to them?
Patton, you're Thomas's morality. What do you have to say about any of this?
Well, I think there are many views on honesty that we can look at to try to help us out here. Let's look at Kant. Whoa, good night, everybody. No, Immanuel Kant, K-A-N-C.
Oh,
he was a 19th century German philosopher who believed you should never lie, no matter what, because to lie to someone would be treating them as a means to your end rather than their own person with their own ends in mind.
Listening, Roman?
Well, there goes the acting profession. I mean, never lying at all. Well, there's the thing. A dilemma was presented to Kant by French philosopher Benjamin Constant. Essentially, it was, what if a known murderer came to your house asking where your friend was so they could kill him? Would you tell the truth then? No, not Joan! Never! Joan!
He seems to like his friends.
Kant's
I would tell him the truth of where my friend is, then call my friend and tell him, hey, there's someone coming after me to kill you, and I just give him your location. Sorry, but I can't lie.
Hands clean. Oof. Yeah, doesn't sound great, huh, Birch?
Not that bad, right? Not that
Referencing
bad.
famous philosophers?
I'm impressed.
Oh, I'm morality. I gotta know my stuff.
Impressed isn't the word I'd use.
The point is, many people think Kant
What
is
was
just
that, Virgil?
idealistic. The death of my friend is not ideal. So you think Kant is wrong? Yeah. Therefore, it's okay to bend the truth whenever it's appropriate.
And totally okay to violate the trust of your close friend.
Oh, don't be.
Why you gotta put it like that, man?
That's my job. Lying could mean the best of both worlds. So Joan won't be alone because we weren't at their show.
Patton, I thought you said lying was wrong.
Well, it's all about priorities, friendo. What's more important to us? Joan's feelings or honesty? Ah, that's bordering on what's known as moral particularism. See, I know things too.
Okay, but I just don't know if I can lie to Joan.
Of course you can. You simply speak as you normally would, except rather than communicating information or an idea, let me know if I lose you, you communicate a falsehood.
No, I understand that I can functionally lie. I just don't think that I can lie to Joan without feeling like a big jerk.
Maybe you just need some practice.
Joan, don't hate me!
Sorry, it's still me.
Prince Roman.
I just thought maybe we could try out lying to Joan to see how it feels. I mean, what the heck did we establish this whole shape-shifting thing for if we're never going to use it?
No, that's not a plan. You're not Joan. I don't know how they'd react, and I'd be lying to their face several times. That's just a punishment.
Well, if you're considering lying to Joan, maybe you deserve to be punished.
Thomas has a point. If we truly are considering distorting Joan's reality as a means to our end, we might need a strategy.
Would you stop phrasing it that way?
That is literally what is happening here, Thomas. DWI.
Driving while intoxicated.
No. Deal with it. Well, how about we work out that strategy, huh? You know, we got a good old Joan lookalike here, so all we gotta do is set the stage.
That's it. No, wait. Stage, that's it.
What's it?
All the world's a stage, Thomas. So if lying truly is no more than acting, then we shall play the part.
Lights up on Roman disguised as Joan inside your brain. I wake up and I gotta try to train my guy to lie to Jane.
Stop. Wait, Jane?
Joan didn't rhyme there.
Welcome to the Mind Palace
Pretty
Theater,
good.
Thomas, starring me, Roman, for one night.
Joanly.
Wait, Hugh Jackman is in this?
No, his understudy's going on tonight. Who's his understudy?
Me!
Of course.
Tonight I bring you a play in 4 acts.
4. That's excessive.
There will be a 15-minute intermission, or maybe just like 3 15-second ads that pop up in the middle of the video. Just go with it. But
Now
let's
it's
not
starting to get
forget
meta.
all of the people making this possible. Logan, our stage manager slash dramaturg. The correct pronunciation is dramaturg, the researcher of the plays and operas being put on. That's why you got the job, buddy. Also, can't forget our awesome, hard-working techie, Virgil, our utterly delightful go-between for the operation of the lights, the set, the costumes, the props, the actors, the...
So many things.
And Patton is our amazing director. What? No, I'm the actor, director, and writer. I'm basically Orson Welles. Oh, please, right? You know how I love cartoons?
Let him be director.
We need an audience, Thomas. Theater is literally not theater without an audience to laugh when I say something funny and clap when I do something awesome.
You know he'll still do those things? Come on.
Fine, Patton, you're the director. Yay! Act 1.
They're on an
Not
actual
even on the
stage. Oh my
yet.
god.
Not even on the stage.
I thought it was green screen.
It's Mother's Day and I'm wondering where my little gifty wifty is from my cutie oopsie poopsie pants. Emphasis on the oopsie because you were a mistake.
I have several
Really?
questions here. Are you my mummy?
Doctor Who reference?
Fantastic. Why are you playing her like that? You know my mom. You know her.
It's a hypothetical scenario, Thomas. Just go along with it.
Fine.
Thomas, did you get me a gift for my 3rd favorite holiday? My first being Groundhog Day, my 2nd being my birthday?
Did I get her a gift?
No, I didn't.
What?
Sorry.
You don't love me?
No,
Shut up! You were mistaken. I hereby disown you as my son.
End scene. Roman, that was a beautiful portrayal of a mother betrayed by her son. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you so much.
The switching around is really messing with my mind, to be honest,
Thomas,
right now.
I didn't love your approach to the character. I mean, that sure could have gone better, huh, guys? Yeah. Okay, but that's not actually what would happen. Oh, I'm sorry, Thomas. Do you know how any and all future events will play out should they come to pass? Well, obviously, I don't, but I'm... Logan, does Thomas have that information? No, he doesn't. Didn't think so. All right, let's run it again from the top with more feeling this time.
I thought Patton was the director.
Right. Patton, could you tell us to run it again from the top with more feeling this time? Oh, sure. Let's run it again from the top.
Oh, how I adore Mother's Day. It's the finest day in May. Oh, my beautiful son, I didn't see you there. Have you come bearing Mother's Day gifts?
Oh, darn. I was on my way here to get you your gift, but, it got lost.
Oh, goodness, how?
A homeless lady, ate it.
What?
What? Why?
I, left it on a free food counter like a doofus, and, she mistook it for a free food sample and ate it.
Oh, poor thing. Was she hungry?
Very hungry. That's why I bought her lunch. We exchanged, information, and she told me she would call me on a payphone when the gift later, resurfaces.
What the...
Oh, no, thank you, then. I don't want it anymore. But it's the thought that counts. I love you.
And scene. Brilliant.
Really?
Logan, can you tell us more about that scene? That was a series of lies of commission, which is when the liar tells the subject an unmitigated falsehood, presenting fiction as fact. Fiction? Like a heartwarming fairy tale. Sure, and even if your mom still wanted the gift, you at the very least bought yourself some time. And beyond that, you made yourself out to be an altruist. Yeah, except if we go that route, we should make a point to actually feed the homeless later. Totally. And most importantly, you spared your mom's feelings. Silver lining. But what if the mom finds out that he lied? Well, based on Roman's characterization, it's likely that some sort of betrayal-motivated disownment would take place. What? Act 2!
Gosh darn it, Sanders, where were you for your Sunday shift?
What's going on here?
I'm your boss.
No, I mean, like, what
Why
is
does he sound like a
what's happening?
1950s
You lied to get off
gangster.
work this past Sunday. Wait, I already lied? I don't have a choice in the matter?
No, that's in the past.
You did it because your boyfriend really wanted to spend the day with you. Boyfriend? What boyfriend? How many lies are we telling here? Action! That's not just for movies.
Sanders, where were you on Sunday? We were slammed because you weren't there. I'm gonna start calling you Thomas Slanders.
Boo. Hey,
Would it make
Mr.
sense
Dudu Face
for Thomas
McGee, which is
Slackers?
your actual legal surname?
No.
Yes, and I should really come clean. My boyfriend wanted to spend more time with me, so I lied in order to have a free day to share with him.
What?
That-
You're lazy and you're gay? You're fired.
Scene.
What?
The heck was that?
You don't know if your boss is a homophobe?
I wouldn't want to work there anyway. If he hadn't fired me, I would have quit. Noted. Let's
I
run
think
it
that's
again,
illegal.
except This time the boss isn't a homophobe. Not a homophobe. Awesome. And Thomas,
Isn't it
try not to
illegal?
get fired.
Where were you on Sunday, Thomas? You better have a good excuse or I'll fire you.
Look, Mr. Doo-Doo Face, I have worked here at this job selling Hot Topic merch.
No.
Yes, and
Nice.
for 4 years now. You know that if I miss a day of work, it's probably for a valid reason.
Good for you, Sanders. Looks like you finally grew a spine. I suppose you're right. Just don't make a habit out of it. Like your weird habit of gluing your butt cheeks together.
What?
What?
Listen!
Scene. Oh, well done. I mean, I almost lost character because
You
the
did
lights
lose
were
character.
too bright.
I can only be so many places at once, dude.
Dramaturg, any notes? Thomas, that technique you used right there was called a character lie. It is the act of covering up a truth by talking about oneself in order to throw off suspicion. By relying solely on your reputation, you completely evaded the matter at hand.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Would you like to say anything, Patton? High marks here. You all are really putting on a show. Act 3. Why?
Ooh.
No effing way, dude. Who broke this vase? Who broke this vase? Seriously, guys. Everyone who's here at my awesome party, this huge crowd of people that's definitely here right now, somebody broke my grandma's vase. And that was the last thing she gave to me
Before she died.
Before she died.
Yep, knew
I
it.
swear to all things football and or skateboarding that I will find you. Don't make me cry these incredibly manly tears.
Why does he sound like Mark Chang from the Fairly Odd Parents? The Green
Especially those
Alien?
of us who aren't imagined and are actually here on the stage, like not the people who are imagined to be here through means of suspension of disbelief.
I do not understand theater.
Very well, I shall continue searching for the culprit in the next room. Stephanie, you want to bake some cookies?
And scene. Thomas, what was that? I was giving you acting gold, and you were giving me nothing. Was it because I didn't use the red Solo cup? I mean, I thought it was cliche, but if it took you out of the moment... Actually, that was an acceptable version of what is known as a lie of omission, withholding important information that would help to elucidate the truth. But he didn't say anything. Lies of omission are like, I'm going to say some things, I'm going to leave something out. Say some things, leave something out. Well, anything may have been important information, so technically that's what he did. Ergo, valid technique.
Interesting. Something wrong?
I don't know. It's just, you know, maybe some of the scene play is making me feel a little icky. I thought you were fine with all of this. I am. I'm thinking about Patton. All of this definitely has to be a little bit strenuous on him. Isn't that right, Patton? All right, guys, it all comes down to this. You've put on one heart-stopping act after another. Now, wow me in this fourth act. I know. This one should be a piece of cake.
Mr. Thomas, where do babies come from?
Whoa!
No. We are not doing this one.
What?
Not on the internet.
Kids do this all the time.
We are
Demonetized.
not going there. No. Yeah, everyone knows where babies come from. Messenger Falcons. Well, all right. Okay, I wasn't feeling in character anyway because I don't have my sippy cup. Where is my sippy cup, Ted? It was on the prop table. Did you move it? No, I did not move it. I have been acting this whole time. When would I have had time to move it?
Verge, hurry, stall for time.
What is happening back there?
It was in the green room. What was it doing in there?
Oh, that's right. I did move it. I'm so silly. Thank you.
Mr. Thomas, where is my pet hamster?
Oh no! Don't tell me
No,
he's...
it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, little Ed.
That's my name, don't worry it out.
Okay. Your hamster.
Yes, what happened to my cute, fluffy, impossible not to love, only friend in the world who also happens to be my pet hamster, Sir Squiggles the Brave?
Jeez.
Why you gotta...
Squiggles, went away to, a lovely little hamster hotel.
A hotel?
Ooh, because, he didn't feel the same way about you.
What?
Okay, let's stop there. Thomas?
Dude!
Try not to make the child cry. But this is, like, really sad, and I'm such a sucker for, like, Joan's little pouty face. Try something other than a lie of commission. Wouldn't that have just been, like a white lie? And go again. Look, Ed, you know me. I'm your, like, what? I don't know, brother?
Who he calls Mr. Thomas. Would I let anything bad happen to your hamster?
So where is he?
You know me. And stopping again. Okay, Thomas, I didn't believe any of that. Character lies are hard to implement in this situation. It really isn't simple, Patton. Let's try it from the top again.
Will you please tell me what happened to my furry, squishy, beautiful...
He brought out the
giant
cage!
companion, Sir Squiggles? The
And the
brave?
close-up to the face! You gotta stop that!
And scene. I'm sorry. That scenario should have been a little bit easier for me to lie.
Why'd you bring out the cage? It just made it
All
worse.
just making me feel really weird. Sadly, I have to agree. This whole night has been a fiasco. It's curtains, for sure.
Curtains?
No, I didn't. Oh, come on. Whatever. Fine. End it now.
Well, all's well that ends well, I suppose.
That did not end well.
Could you, not rub it in? Because sure, I'll admit it, it did not end well.
I thought it went well.
You did?
Well, I really don't know. Every theatrical performance is the same to me. Whether it's The Lion King or The Wiz, you can consider me one of les muses.
You're attacking theater, but that was a strong couplet.
Thank you.
I have to know, was that trochaic octameter?
I am Big Pentameter.
Classic.
Come on, guys, let's not give up now. Thomas, you don't want to make Joan mad at you, do you?
No, I don't.
But I feel like I would be mad or disappointed in myself if I were to lie to them about this. You won't if it's done correctly, right, Roman?
I don't know. I think Thomas is right.
When people go to see a show, they know that it's just a show.
Yes, whenever a person purchases a ticket to a show, there's an unspoken agreement between that person and the showrunners that what they're seeing isn't actually happening before them. For example, Ian McKellen didn't actually die at the end of Macbeth.
Thank goodness. Oh my goodness, that man, he shall not pass.
Virgil, buddy, I know you weren't too keen on it at first, but come on, could you stand to lose the support of one of Thomas's friends? Well, yeah, Thomas's friends make me feel more at ease, but Thomas lying would make me just as uneasy, and anyone who doesn't understand that should just shut up.
Whoa now.
Whoa.
Virgil, it's me. Aren't we friends? I'm not so sure we are.
Thomas,
Whoa!
I know this sounds backwards, but sometimes
Where did that come
lying
from?
is good.
But you've said before that...
I know what I said. It doesn't matter. In this situation, it is the right thing to do, period.
Patton, no.
Yes!
You're wrong on this one, buddy. I think what I need to do is accept the true course of action. If I've made a mistake, it's better for me to own up to it. I'm thankful that you all helped to guide me through these other options because it helped me to arrive at this conclusion. I need to tell the truth here. And it might hurt to do that. But whatever happens, happens.
Wow, I'm so proud of you, Thomas. You're so mature.
Thank you.
I knew something smelled fishy here.
What's with
I also
Patton?
smell it. I told Thomas to take the trash out.
No, it does smell bad, but I was talking about Patton.
Oh, you mean how he's clearly... Oh, I get it now.
I don't.
What?
What is happening?
You have to give us permission first.
There are sides to everyone that they'd prefer not to know about. But you're the boss, Thomas. Any information you want to know, you can know. You just have to be open to hearing it.
In other words, would you like to learn something new about yourself, Thomas?
I don't know.
Ooh, I don't know either, Thomas. You might not like
What
what
is
you're
with
finding.
them today?
Fine, tell me. Deceit!
What?
Deceit? Who's she? Never heard of her.
Oh, I hate this guy. and his
Why does he look like a
creepy
Gravity Falls
snakes.
character?
However, he is very kind.
Love the new outfit, Roman.
Thank you.
Kind of reminds me of
And
Bill.
Virgil, I adore the more intense eyeshadow. It totally doesn't make you look like a raccoon.
Nice gloves. Did you just finish washing some dishes?
Yes.
Why didn't I know about him until now?
He had you convinced you're an honest person.
But I am an honest person.
Even the background music sounds like something from Gravity Falls.
Everybody says so.
Nobody's a completely honest person.
I try to be.
That's a more honest statement. Given all the variations of dishonesty, lies of omission, lies of commission, etc., lies can be fairly difficult to avoid. According to Pamela Meyer, author of Lie Spotting, on any given day, you may be lied to between 10 to 200 times. She's also stated that strangers lie 3 times within the first 10 minutes of meeting each other. An average unmarried couple lies to one another in 1 out of every 3 interactions. Very few people are always honest 100% of the time. They're a very rare breed.
So what? He made me think I'm a completely honest person, so I didn't know he existed?
You place distance between who you are and the lies that you tell. He is responsible for your doing so.
Why didn't you guys tell me?
If you really don't want to know something, he can keep our mouths shut.
I can't believe that I fooled myself like that.
You don't want to believe it. That's where his power comes from. Things that you want to believe. Things that you wish were true. And things that you wish weren't.
What you don't know can't hurt you.
Falsehood. Knowledge is an incomparably valuable multi-purpose tool that is instrumental in identifying and solving any problem. If you're worried about getting hurt, then seek knowledge. It is our greatest weapon and our greatest defense.
Wow, Logan, that was really lovely. And speaking of seeking knowledge,
Where is Patton?
Yeah!
You stand where he stood! You foolish dummy. I am and always have been Patton. What?
no.
You have no morality.
He's lying.
Oh,
Sorry
okay,
to
thank
break it
goodness.
to you.
Oh my god.
Oh, that hurt.
Okay.
I mean, it didn't hurt me at all.
Ow!
Hey! You're in my spot. Patton!
Well, this all went according to plan.
I love how
Surely
Virgil
it
smiled.
Get out of here, Jack the Fibber. All right. But you've seen the last of me.
So everything he says is the opposite?
I'm so
Is that what I'm
glad
trying to
you're
get
back.
at?
So glad that my back is what? Finish your sentences, Thomas.
Wait, how do we know this is the real Patton? Maybe this is another one of Deceit's tricks.
All right, enough twists.
Yeah,
Quick, how do you feel about lying?
It's wrong.
Exactly what Deceit would say.
With some rare exceptions. Someone once posed a dilemma to Plato. What if a known murderer came to your house and...
Yep, we've already been over this.
Yes, and that was Kant. Whoa! Good night, everybody.
No. Immanuel Kant, K-A-N-T.
Wow, I can't believe you're doubting me on this. I know my Play-Doh. I've been eating it since I was like 5.
Yeah, it's him.
Play-Doh. Oh,
It's
goodness. Are you
him.
talking about the non-toxic modeling compound?
Is there any other kind?
That's for playing, not eating.
Mama told me to never play with my food. Definitely bad.
Yeah.
I'm still reeling
Yeah.
from all of this.
I'm surprised I wasn't summoned earlier. I mean, here y'all are having a big old tea party without me.
Well, I thought you were here all along. Guys, Deceit told me that I was a good person. Does that mean I was lying to myself? Am I actually a bad person?
You know, kiddo, I don't think you are. I think maybe in that moment you honestly believed you were a bad person.
But belief doesn't always translate to reality. Thanks, guys. Also, the concepts of good and bad are arguably meaningless because we can assign any preferred characteristics to either.
Not a good time, Logan.
Okay, so.
Oh, and you decided to tell the truth even before Deceit was unmasked like a friggin' Scooby-Doo villain.
Guess that was the real pattern shining through.
Shining through, but I'm not a son, I'm a dad.
Oh,
Deceit wasn't.
oh,
Kiddo,
dude,
simply put,
why?
Deceit is an inner coach that acts with the one intention of self-preservation.
Well, this time around, I'm going to tune out that inner coach and set things right. But before I do, one more question. Are there any other sides that Deceit has hidden away from me?
Yes, the dark sides.
Why you gotta put it so sinister?
Not the answer that I wanted, in full honesty.
I made that name up. It's pretty cool, right?
Nice and foreboding, thank you.
Well,
best of luck with Joan, or as they say in the theater, fracture a femur.
What?
The actual saying is break a leg, but I am
Yeah.
I hate both of those equally.
Well, Pat never strayed too far. Deceit really had me doing his bidding today. Playing into my love of theater and my love of getting what I want. Oh, I feel so used. Oh, I'll always be here, Roman, but even so, you enjoy those knights and fantastic heroes, don't you? Oh, do I? Well, what would they do?
Face any and every challenge with courage and honesty.
That's the spirit, sorta. You got this, kiddo. Both of you. And Roman, I need my Tupperware back. Thomas, despite the circumstances, it was fun acting alongside you. We should do it again sometime, with less plots of deception.
Sounds like a plan, Roman.
On to valiantly and honestly achieving our dreams.
I hope in some way this provided a better understanding as to the different ways that we lie and how that may affect those around us. There are clearly many different perspectives on how it affects others, but when it comes to what we choose to say or what we choose not to say, it's good to remain conscientious of our actions. Pretending that we're not flawed is irresponsible. By recognizing and working on our flaws, we're taking the best steps forward to being more true and honest with ourselves. Until next time, take it easy, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Peace out. Hey, Joan?
Hey, dude.
About last night,
I totally forgot. I'm so sorry. I didn't remember until midway through this outing I was at, and
Oh, yeah, it's chill.
really? But it was a one-night show you had, and
Yeah, it was just a reading.
but the text sounded so serious.
I literally typed out F-word face. Is that serious in your world? Is that a serious person thing?
Well, I clearly misinterpreted the tone.
No, but seriously, it's totally okay. I just hope you didn't do that thing that you do sometimes where you freak out and stand in the middle of your living room and talk to yourself for 20 minutes.
No, I did not do that. You know what? Yes, I did.
oh, shoot.
Well, since I'm here, I might as well present to you a couple musical puns based all around deceit, lies and dolls, Lion King, Fibber on the Roof, Fibbin', Jekyll and Hyde, totally not partial to that one, Forgery 2nd Street, Willy Wonka and the Alternative Factory, Damn Yankin' Your Cheneys, The Fraud Couple, Full of Chicago, Lie Lie Birdie, Miss Lie Gone, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Lying, The Untruthers, The Producers. I think that was my strongest one. That was fun. This was a fun video. I'm so glad I did this.
Alright. So we finally got to see some new characters. Now all that's left is to go back to the Mind Palace. Really hope they're saving that for the others. Oh, it's gonna be like a haunted house. How much you want to bet? Oof, I'm excited. Oh man. Alright. I'm gonna That came out of nowhere, because after for so long they said others, I thought he wasn't going to take that anywhere and forgot about it, but he brought it back. Did not see a thing. Oh my. How much you want to bet if I watch it again, I'm going to notice some flaws? Give me a minute, alright? Give me a minute. Yeah, I saw them, alright. Man, I could only imagine what you guys are feeling or saying to yourselves in your head, not knowing what knowing what I did not know. Oh man. I should have known. It's like the way it felt when what was the new character's name? Deceit, yeah. It's just like it was more just a little out there, while Deceit was a little bit more calculated. And like Roman said how he was playing him because he knew his weakness and his strength. Deceit tricked Roman into playing into his strengths to distract him from himself. Not from Roman's. Okay, this is getting complicated. Hold on. I'm just gonna. You guys know what I'm trying to say. All right. I'm gonna put that out there. All right, and down to the message: lying in certain circumstances. No, lying's bad. I mean, you obviously can't be 100% truthful. That's extremely difficult. To put yourself in a bad light, to talk, to put yourself in a bad light, it's extremely difficult for you to do that. And everyone sees themselves as their best selves, but when they have a third person talk about them and point out their flaws, they start to see it. But yeah, but in our heads, we think we are the best person out there, when in fact that may not all be true, because there have been a few things I might have done that were not good. Yeah, there are a few things I have done that are not good. But I went to church and confessed about it to the priest, which cleansed me. Felt really weird afterwards, not gonna lie. Just to have that weight off my chest or back. It is telling me to be a little bit more truthful than usual. I am somewhat mostly truthful because lying does, especially to the ones I care about the most, lying to them is extremely difficult. Because knowing that they put their trust in me and me just deceiving that trust does not feel good. Oh man. Alright, I think that's pretty much it, yeah. You might want to stay till the end. There's something a little bit funny at the end. So yeah, after the black screen. But yeah, that's the end of the video. And if you want to see the original video, I'll leave a link in the description down below. As always, this was an amazing video, and nothing much needs to be said about that. There could be more, but hey, can't think of any right now. So this is running on too long. I hope you guys are having a good day. I know I am, and peace.
I swear to all things football and or skateboarding that I will find you. Don't make me cry these incredibly manly tears.
Ah! Way uncool! I will, totally not do this!